Welcome to CP Montana Promo Black Heart Tarot. This is a water signs reading. I'm going to do relationship with the water signs. That's Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And we are talking about the 4th, the 8th, and the 12th signs. But yeah, I have some things lined up for you. I've just been setting everything up. I started a sacred circle of prayer. I'm lighting incense. I've been lighting matches. I missed the channel yesterday because of the full moon. I just wanted to release, and just purge everything and just take my spiritual baths and just get rid of anything that causes this home, this family, this sanctuary, all those things, just any kind of harm, just get rid of it. I do have a pencil lay here because it's a conductor of energy. But I just want to keep the cards sacred as we are doing the reading for water signs and the frenzied divine. But yeah, this is MontanyaNotes, and when you think about water signs, you think about intuitive, emotional, naturally artistic. Pisces, the 2 fish, Neptune. Water signs, actually water signs, when I think of water signs, I think like every 4th house. And then for every 4th house, you have the different like cardinal, mutable, and fixed. And I just think that's so awesome. So then it made me think about the number 3. How there's 3 in between each one because there's 12 houses, right? And yeah, so these water signs, they're like based off instinct. Some jobs or careers that would be good for them are therapists, like artists, tattoo artists, piercings, barbers. If you're into spiritual work, healers, shamans, and also religious and spiritual leaders. They do rule, their heart and mind rule them, but with their mind, they can experience the phenomena of the deeper mind. So, but yeah, I got lost track there because in this Scorpio too, I had so many things to think about. And I just want to shuffle the cards. I just got carried away there. And I just, you guys, I just want to send out messages of love. Only good light is allowed here. Yeah, so we can just shuffle these girls around and see what's going on. Shuffle these girls around. That's it. But we do bring sexual energy to the page. So I prefer if you are 18 and up. And yeah, promo only, entertainment with a purpose. I'm going to split the deck. I didn't leave myself much room, but hey, we can make room, right? I'm going to split the deck in 5 different ways. I do have the star on the board too for protection. We had a full moon last night. Moon in Gemini, and it's Sagittarius season. So the first card that we have is the Fairy of Highlands, and the Fairy of Highlands is card number 1, and it represents what you believe, what you want from a relationship. I'm just going to set things up where I know that you'll be able to see it. I'm sorry. Card number 2 represents what you should do to achieve this. So with your intentions in mind, okay, I am Callie. The first one you have is Fairy of the Highlands. It's time to be brave. Your tears are on the sword. I am Callie. From death comes rebirth. And that could be Scorpio energy, because when I think of Scorpio energy, I think of, you have in the death card a tarot, and then it says from death comes rebirth. And I was also thinking birth too. Those are just some words. It says autumn is my last chance. But Scorpio, just like, they'll love you from the grave and beyond. And, their intuition is inclined towards making money and, like birth a company and birth a business. And most of their decisions are based off instinct. Scorpio does have Pluto and Mars in ruling, and they're really intense. All water signs, they communicate, and they can communicate with you non-vocally. Like they have that actual spiritual sense. And that's like two with twin flames. Twin flames, you could just pick up on vibes. And it says, autumn is my last chance. Please don't lose hope. So I'm thinking with like autumn. Okay, so Cancer. Cancer is like July. Scorpio's October. Pisces is March. February. I mean, it depends. Like, you could be on the cusp of Aquarius or Pisces, and I'm just admiring this card. This card is so beautiful. It says, strange Valentine, love is strange. And then like love, you see the heart. Oh, please pay attention to the colors and things that you see in the cards. I'm trying to bring something different to you, but card 3 represents the best possible relationship for you at this time. Card number 4 represents what you must not compromise in order to have a relationship. And for the 5th card, we have out, trick or treating. We're here. So again, like going back to, okay, so this could be Scorpio energy. This could be closer to Scorpio energy. Trying to think what else I need to bring you guys. Oh, being at a crossroads. I also pulled a guiding light card before I actually started the reading, and it was about divine timing. So at least this is giving you a pinpoint of the direction of the questions that you have towards your relationship. And for my highly intuitive people, look what is left of the overall energy, the lotus flower and blooming and things coming into season, and then death, just thinking about the end, like the end of this year. Was anybody ready for the New Year's? I hope so. But oh yeah, words for you guys: intuition, birth, deep, endurance. That grave love we were just talking about. Going to the depths of your love. Meaningful. Universal love. Smiling. Smiling. Good energy, right? We just got rid of all that. That messy stuff. Unnecessary nastiness. I know nobody likes to talk about it. Okay, so with the Sex Tarot, we're going to talk about desires and your fears. And then like with 4 cardinal, ooh, Lord, ooh, you have so much. So, I can't read these cards to you because there's like too many there, because I was going to do something a little bit different. But if you want if we can. I mean, that's how, sometimes the messages come out. So, it's not necessarily saying reject the message that is coming out towards you, but it might be that it just wants you to focus more on your desires and then more than your fears. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cards come out. So 8, when you think about 8, like that round, and then the Alpha and the Omega, like things from which it start can never end. And I just think that's so beautiful. And then just like going back to that water sign energy, it's like the way that they take their perspective is through that heart and that mind, and just taking it to a deeper level. But yeah, so we can start out with the top card. So this is how it fell over. It fell over deck. I'll show you the bottom of the card. I don't know if you had a chance to check out the other videos. You never know who's watching the videos. I just hope that whatever is, that it could possibly, bring you some type of, formulation, or some, just a visual, a spiritual visual. Oh, that one fell on the floor. So I guess we'll start off with that. I don't want to get carried away and start talking, because I just get so excited, and it is like when I see these cards too, like they help, they give me peace. Like they give me peace, but also seeing like here, she's holding her hand to her heart, like it's guarded. And it's like everything that you have learned on the way, and then here holding that apple. And then when you think about apple, you think about the birth of wisdom, like, and then it's like, okay, so autumn too, like just think about the season of autumn, like falling, and just like I don't know, like a fallen angel, because she has the bat wings. So like, oh, to the bat cave. Yeah, we'll go straight into the sex tarot then. But yeah, you guys, admire the card, because Strange Valentine, it's like, look at the hearts. I just like looking at the hearts too. And then like she has her beast in the back, like her beauty and her beast back there, like, oh, maybe at one time I had a blue heart, and then it's like at 27, look at that number 227. And but yeah, he just came in, or that divine, that frenzy, part of that frenzy divine, like, welcome to the soul tray. You guys remember that? I get so excited. I don't know if I put my fat lip on the screen. I hope not. I will check the video. I will double check just to make sure, but I'll be getting all up into the cards with you too. And I don't trim. I keep it real. And what I'm saying, like, just finding the beauty in the mistakes, what I'm saying, just like, okay, out trick-or-treating, and we're here. And I did a personal reading earlier, and this card came out, and it really spoke to me, because I feel like there's some holding back here. Look at the nose too, and I see love, and like love is pointing and going back to that cardinal, like 4. And then I was thinking that number 2, like 4. And then it's like, okay, so cardinal, and I just, the north, east, and the south, and the west. And then it's like, okay, I just get point, and I get like, okay, finding direction there. And then with your elements, and then that, you are water sign, but also you are not water sign. You're not just your sign. You're not just your house. It goes way more further than that. Way further than astrological. This is pertaining to all things spiritual. And I know I say that a lot, but in the spiritual development and growth, and being able to pass along the message of love, and finding deeper roots, going into where we can cause growth, and love. And that's all things, pertaining to love and spirit. And then also like you guys, heart and mind. So and body. And then I see this too, like this person is well protected. Not only is she not dependent on her protection, she's guarded herself. She got her red and black, and when I see red and black, I think of strength. Like I think of soar, like and brave. Like it's time to spread your wings. It's time to fly. And like she's like, okay, even though I know I got this protection, that makes me like, you know, I'm the same way too, because I'm gonna protect what I love. And this heart upside down, like it is just, it's so beautiful to me, because Black Heart Tarot. And I know I don't talk a lot about my brother, but CP Montana promo, and I just think because, you know, he just passed away, CP Montana, this is where CP Montana promo comes, and you could not have no CP Montana promo without CP Montana. And I really find, like, you know, like moody thoughts, and I get myself drowned out and then like into despair sometimes, and I think about it. But I just think about too those ones that have passed, that I know that they love me because they are with me. And too, in the day that he passed, I kept seeing numbers 1024. So I'm gonna talk about angel numbers, because those people that were earth angels, you know. And then I just want you to know, air signs too, that angels are with you. And I was just thinking about that point that you have in your symbol. It's like, you know, pointing, and it's like you gotta point it up, like point your arrows up, you know, like continue on with time. Like it's going for a stretch, but you know, it's, you know, who all that long line of generation and then of love too. And I just mentioned that in one of the videos too, so you guys please check out the other videos too as well. I'm not able to go live, I'm not there yet. This is brand new to me, and I just want, you know, bring what I can to the table. And I just, you know, I hope you're enjoying your time right now, and I do appreciate your time and your energy and, you know, your feeling, and I take that in respect. There's nothing but loyalty here, and the messages come with truth. And when I say truth, they do come with truth, and what you're living is the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what my brother was. He was the truth. And when I saw this card, and I was just thinking about the people that have passed, like I passed. I'm passing along this message to you, but this is what I'm feeling. So please just take what resonates with you. And welcome to the channel, CP Montana promo, Black Heart Tarot. I might be liable to fuck some shit up. Okay, so thank you. All right. But yeah, I get emotional sometimes too, and I see like y'all got some, like there's some moody effects going on right now. Like it's a frenzy. Like some shit is going on, but revelations are happening and things are coming to an end, you know, too. And just don't forget that. And then I'm just looking at here like wisdom. This is overall energy on the sex tarot. She's wearing her robe, and I'm just thinking about the red. She has 2 keys in her hand. Like these decisions are being made. And this is the High Priestess. And then like again with wisdom, I didn't even look, but that's what I was thinking. Like, okay, this is someone with some wisdom. Here, look at the flowers around her. Like she's bringing beauty. Not only is the garden bringing beauty to her, but like she's bringing beauty to the garden. That's beautiful. And then your baby back here, like Fairy of the Highlands, it's time to be brave. Like, why we gotta fight? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do we have to fight? Like, I'm just thinking, like, things don't have to come to an argument, but like again, fighting for what we love, for what we love. And it's like, okay, so that's why sometimes I won't even talk about somebody. I won't even say nothing about them, because in a way that's protection. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't never know too who might miss you too, because like sometimes they can't let you know, like, oh, okay, I'm thinking about you, I miss you, or anything like that, because it could cause harm. And maybe you're in a relationship and maybe that person doesn't want to bring harm to your relationship. But here it's like with all these things that have been happening to this person, that, you know, and then again, like, they have to continue to fight. They have to continue the good fight of faith, you know, hold that sword up. And it's like, it's down, but don't ever forget that I got this sword, and live by the sword, die by the sword. So if you come at me, you know, I just know that I'm well protected. And that's what I feel too, like, in regards, like, you're in arms, like, really, like, in spiritual sense, in like your spiritual family. But yeah, check her eyes out, like ghosts, like ghostly, like the things that come back and haunt us, huh? But yes, King of Chalices. The King of Chalices. So he's had his fill, like, of this bullshit that's been going on. So he's starting to see the garden too, and he's starting to see who this person is in the garden that brings beauty to the garden. And it's like a tea party going on, like the King of Chalices, like feeling fulfillment. And just okay, so he has the rose in his cup, and she's down on her knees still in between his legs. Like, isn't that true love? Like, in submission to this person. Like, they have your soul, they have your heart. Strange love, call in this soulmate energy. I started by the bottom anyways. I don't know why I have the cards face down. I was like, it's a surprise. Like, a surprise is coming your way. Some news. And then it's like, okay, Knave of Swords. Oh my God. Alright, so I get obsessed too. Like, I get obsessed, especially in the photos. Like, this lovely young lady right here, she got her ass toward him, like she's like ready for him just to eat that pussy from behind. And he wants to see it too, but it looks like he don't even know what to do with that ass. Like, she's in high heels. She's like, yes, some sexy, divine, feminine, and is holding the sword out, and the snakes around the sword. So back to that wisdom again, and making that decision. And the sword again is facing down. That's definitely like signs, like, okay, like I'm ready. I know what I'm doing. I come from a long line of strong people, like strong family. You know, I have a serious spiritual connection with those that are around me, air sign. And when I say I, that's what I'm thinking, like air signs. You know, this is an air signs reading. But yeah, it's like, like she's saying, like, you can't handle this fat pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like I can, you know, I'll take you on. And he's all like dropping down to his knees, like begging me, like, please, you know, like, put it on me, please, take advantage of me. Nah, you shouldn't do that. Okay, now I'm going back to the front. I'm just jumping, and oh, you gonna have to wait. Cause I'm still going from the bottom, so the King of Swords. So remember, this video might be running a little bit long. I was only going to pull three. And then because the pull three was for, the first card will represent your desires, the second card will represent fears, the third card will represent the life lesson that may be learned, and then going back to what you believe you want from a relationship, representing what you want to achieve, representing the best possible relationship for you at this time, and then what you must not compromise in order to have a relationship. Best possible person for you to have a relationship. Because in compromise too, like, you think about compromise, like, okay, like, you get comfortable. You check that song out by K Camp. I'm telling you, like, oh man, some Lord, I was just thinking about that it is like, don't get too comfortable, because sometimes in the long run you're actually hurting yourself. Because how much time do we possibly got? Everybody knows that this time on earth is short. It's like, I'm sorry that I have to say that, but it goes so fast, and the older you get, the faster time goes. So sometimes we just take care of our love, and we want to take care of it. And I just, that's what I'm just thinking. And then, like, a lot of times you don't even know the person's situation, because everybody comes from different walks in life. And I was just talking about, like, your signs, like that fixed, that mutable, and cardinal. And then just thinking about the numbers and, things like that. So I just, my relative, please, meaningful relationships with loved ones. And that's what we're talking about. And that's what I wanted to bring special to air signs, because I didn't make a video yesterday, and I do apologize, but everybody has to take a personal day sometimes, and it was all about the full moon, and it was so beautiful. I hope you dancing in the moonlight. I turned my porch lights off, as much as electricity that I could keep off, I just keep it turned off. And then, like, in the full moon, it just, like, really brought that light. And it was just like, it's just chasing you, and then you're going faster than the moon. And just think, baby, you can run faster than the moon. So yeah, and then your angels can fly faster than you. So it's just like about that speed of time, and I just think about that. So just think about that too. It's like that passionate love. We're like, that's where we're at in the reading right now, okay? And then King of Swords, back to the swords. Oh my God, he has this guy. Man, okay. Are y'all dealing with somebody who's married? I know y'all is not dealing with somebody who is married. It looks like, there's gossip going on around. He's got his foot on her titty, and he's playing with her nipple. He's probably squeezing that bit between his toes and everything else. And she's rubbing, like, he's stoic. This man's stoic. And, like, that's the kind of love that you're looking for. And, like, you're not even caring about what's going on the outside and who's looking in on this relationship right now, because it's feeling good to you. And look at the dimples in her back. You know what I'm saying? More pushing, more cushion for the pushing. Okay, so I can believe, air signs. Let me taking our time and things. I see, strength card. Ooh. So, like, all right, the bull in here too, just thinking about Chinese zodiac. It's always good to think about your spiritual animals too. And then, like, with Scorpio, you got Scorpio, and then you got the crab. You also got the crab, and then Pisces, the two fish. Like, and it's like water signs. And then just, you guys, I just want you to be reminded not to be a broken brook, but to be a river flowing of love and energy. And with the strength card, that's like, this is great. Like some tropical paradise. Like, this marriage is no longer on the rocks, or it could be. And that's why this fight is coming in with this bullheaded person, this stoic man, this, and it's like, okay, but strength, finding your strength and finding your wisdom, and like those things that we have to fight, and those life lessons that come to us, and then through the experience, what we learn. And that's what gives us strength. It gives us strength. So, and then think about the two, like, with energies you could be dealing with here too. I'm thinking Taurus, like, like a bullheaded person. But I'm not saying Taurus is bullheaded, but in their sign, they have the horns. And then, like, Capricorn, like, they're kind of standoffish. Like, they're very aware of their feelings and their environment, and, like, their premonition of, like, okay, if it's time to get out of here, they'll get out of here. Like, they just recognize, like, it's just, But yes, going back to that flow of energy and love, I see the sun. And we were talking about the moon, and we were talking about the star, and then we were talking about the sun, which is a star, but you know, the moon, the stars, and the sun, all those things that bring light to romance. And I see picnic, and I see fruitfulness, and I see birth and fertility, and just things just radiated with love, and back into the garden. And this is like, okay, like it's time for, it's like, oh man, yeah, just prosperity and growth. Up, back to the moon, and look what we have here, the crab. Okay, Cancer, water signs, right by the ocean, Pisces energy. Oh, the cups are in there, the mirrors, the reflections of each other. Okay, so double dating. Oh, I hope this is not what I think it is. I hope this is not two couples in a relationship. Oh, you guys. Both of y'all are stepping out. Both of y'all are stepping out, I think. And that could be too, like, it could be like this time of release. Like, maybe a lot of you are releasing exes. Time to move forward. Love the full moon energy there. And now we have the Four of Chalices. And like, okay, signs that attack and then signs that attract. And remember also too that water signs are compatible with other water signs. And I'm seeing some like that autumn energy, that fall energy. You guys are on the outside of the gates, and y'all are looking to see if anybody's looking to see y'all. Oh, and this could be happening too, like soon, like Christmas parties and things like too. So I'm picking up those two different energies right now with air signs. So, but that's what I have for you. I hope that you've enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much, Pisces. Thank you so much, Cancer. Thank you so much, Scorpio. I really do appreciate your time and energy. And again, welcome to the page. Many spiritual blessings to you. When I say bless up, bless up, bless up, I really do mean bless up. And bless up with CP Montana promo Blackheart Tarot. Don't forget to hit like. Don't forget to comment. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, please do. And just show me some love. I love, and love loves you. So, alright then. Bless up, bless up, bless up.